it's Jester. We only have 2 people who are refusing to fight. Everyone else has their shit together. If we can just get the twins on board, everything will be fine. The cafeteria was more full than I'd seen it in a while. Main campus and second campus, fighters and non-fighters. They were all there. Sure is busy today. It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this, though. Almost like we're a real class. No offense, but if I had to go to school with these weirdos, I'd never make it to graduation.
Don't worry, Gaku. You're less of a classmate and more like a slave who happened to come through the wrong door.
What kind of school would keep slaves on its grounds? I think we'd make a great class. All these strong personalities make it more interesting. Wouldn't you say so, Takumi? Yeah, maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi, I dream about Karuha, and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. We learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between the two. Hey, I thought you guys had a morning training around this time. You taking a break today? Yes, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone. I, for one, welcome the change. Just spending a little time together as a group in the mornings is sure to bring us all closer together. That stinks. Ema, shut the fuck up. I've had it with your attitude. You know what? I'm gonna marry your sister. I'm gonna marry Kako so you can't. Yeah, how you like that, Ema? How you like that? What? Oh no, not whatever vapid, inspirational statement you were about to make, Mr. Atsuki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat.
Hey, that's my curry you're talking about! You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it! Wait, you made more curry? Well, you looked so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat it again. I couldn't help myself. Huh?
Wait here, I'll go get it. She's making... Darumi is my spirit animal. Okay? Look, I don't know. She wants a death game. She's Darumi's peak. Darumi's peak. Also, Kurara's making curry for Gaku now. Like, the ship is sailing, gang. The ship is sailing. I called it. Kurara skipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku. See, the ship is sailing.
Prepare your taste buds for the ride of their life, courtesy of the Uzuki family recipe. I expect you to eat it all, even the plate.
I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry is kind of heavy for breakfast. Shut the fuck up. Eat the curry. You want to marry a rich girl or what? Come on, Gaku. Think ahead.
Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your ass, because this is going to send you into orbit!
Come on, I bet it's not that great. Gaku, shut the fuck up. You're blowing this. You have a cute girl making food for you. You have a cute, rich girl making food for you. So what if she's kind of mean and wears a tomato mask 90% of the time? You can work on that. She is wearing a tomato mask. You're wearing that ugly fucking t-shirt. Despite his protest, Gaku scooped up a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth.
This is amazing!
Gaku, never make this face again.
The taste seems mild at first, but then you realize it doesn't need to flaunt its spiciness. It just lets itself spread throughout your mouth, subtly, demurely. But the aftertaste hits you, and it's like a fireworks display of flavor, sweet and savory bursting in one after another, perfectly balanced so neither overpowers the other. The more you eat, the stronger the spiciness gets, until your tongue is tingling with delight. And don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy, the meat so tender. I can't stop eating. My body's desperate for her.
You know, Karara really does get that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Gaku is going to marry her for the food alone.
Slow down. I can't keep up with all this information. This is the dish. This dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree.
Oh?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it really all that? Hey man, let me try some. Just one bite.
Me too. How much curry do you guys think is a lethal dose? Back off! This is mine! Thieves! All of you! You won't take my precious from me!
Gaku, you have to marry her. There's no other option at this point. You have to marry Karara.
No one can resist the allure of Uzuki curry! Very well. You may all partake of my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. Form an orderly line there!
Is it going to be like this every morning from now on? Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork. Yeah, I guess you're right. Do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing? Yes, actually. I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting. The lively mood lasted all throughout breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed, and I headed back to my room. Anytime I talk to Nozomi, it just raises more questions about her and Karua. Sometimes it feels like their personalities are completely different, but then Nozomi will come out with something I've heard Karua say before, practically word for word. Are they really parallel versions of each other? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. No use racking my brain about this. I'll try to talk to her more later. In the meantime, what should I do today?
Gift shop. Gift shop.
We have a decent amount of supplies to make some more gifts for now. We don't need to do another run yet. What do we have? We have a lot of stuff. Oh, a skeleton-shaped dog toy. Oh, that's cute. Oh, snack selection. A selection of snacks for little kids. Oh, I could give that to Gaku and he'd like that for his siblings.
Whoa! If you're sure I can have it, I'll take it! This is awesome!
Observation went up by 10. Exploration went up by 10. Social studies, level 2. Okay, let's go again. More gifts. Wow, it's a full house in here today, huh? Everyone's chilling. What is? We can make a wedding dress. A quality woman's dress for those who plan to marry as well as those who don't but just want to try it on. I'm gonna give it to Kurora so that she can marry Gaku. We don't need to wait till we're out of the school. We can have a wedding here. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white.
How did you know something like this would please me? Are you that in love with me?
No! I'm Gaku's friend! I can't steal his girl. Even if she is insanely wealthy.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh?
We made it through another day. Our last battle was still pretty recent, so there probably won't be another one for a while. But this is the invaders we're talking about. They don't do predictable. I'd better rest up for whatever tomorrow brings. I fell asleep surprisingly easy that night. Compared to when I first got here, the absurdity of the situation and the overhanging threat of enemy attacks didn't bother me nearly as much as it used to. Maybe I was getting used to the place, but was that a good thing?
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 48th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Huh?
Morning already. Better head over to the cafeteria. Okay, time for the wedding, gang! Places, everyone! When I got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So, Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on Hemomania. And sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime. I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please, you shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. Aw, I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow to never allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she beats you in fair battle? But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started toward Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me.
Huh?
Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important.
Huh?
What's up, Eito? It's about what we discussed before. You know, my theory about how we all got here. Oh, did you find out anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. Huh? Well, we learned about world death yesterday. I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface while the other's underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing. I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory. You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Karua? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume their legless knew each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with her memory. Those are our options now? There's no way this is just a coincidence in that case. When you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two, what are you whispering about over here? Like, no one's considering the possibility that Nozomi and Karua were twins in the foster care system, and they were just separated at birth, and both of their adoptive parents never told them they were adopted. Nothing at all.
Huh?
That's right, we're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Eito and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail. Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went back to my room and let my stomach settle. Now that I think about it, Eito's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nozomi and Karua? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit on one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally started to get comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Eito never shared his theory with me in the first place. I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? Okay, what's our report card look like? Okay, so it lists off his preferred items of what we've already given him. I miss you! Haruko, I miss you so much! Come back! I have not given you any... I'll give you 2 gifts once you start fighting. So our creativity is maxed, which means, unfortunately, no more gifts for Darumi, because I would just be pouring into a stat that I already have maxed. Our literacy can still go up. Our calculation and analysis are both pretty good, but we're both at level 3, so we don't need to worry about that much. Our investigation is rock bottom. And who gives investigation? Oh, we have to give gifts to Yugamu. Yeah. You know, I think everyone would appreciate if he had a ball gag and get him to shut the fuck up a little bit.
This excites me so much I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
I don't know what I expected. Yeah, medical tools. That'll go great.
This excites me so much, I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
You're almost definitely gonna kill someone.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day gone. Time sure flies when we're not fighting. Now that I'm alone, though, I can't help coming back to the Nozomi Karu issue. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it for now. I got into bed and with difficulty cleared my mind. I didn't want to lose sleep over this problem if I could help it. And so the curtain fell on my 48th day at the last Defense Academy.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 49th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Everyone's probably meeting up in the cafeteria. I should get going too. Please still be getting along. The cafeteria was full, like it had been the last few days. Kako and Ema were the only ones missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I go check on them? No, you don't want to walk in on anything. I'd offer to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day.
I saw Ema earlier. He's fine. Said he wants us to leave him and Kako alone for a while.
Wonder what's gotten into him.
Something about us having pernicious influence on his dear sister, right?
Oh no. Well, that's just rude.
Accurate though. The walls are awfully thin around here, Kiyoshika. I heard you and your sword going at it last night.
That's a lie. I was being so careful. Nobody could have heard me. Oh my fucking god. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, not like Ema treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is gonna convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself and Kako like this before, though. I think I'd better ask him about it next time I see him. Alright, good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns about the twins, we continued our breakfast without further incident. After a while, I decided to head back to my room. Even if things are quiet now, I shouldn't let my guard down. I have to get ready for the next attack, whenever it does come. Oh, we're running out of cloth. We gotta go out and get supplies soon. I want to get my skills up a bit more before we go out again.
This excites me so much, I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
Okay, what are our skills looking like? ability. Our observation's still pretty low, but we can live with that. Observation and technology are low. Ato is calculation and analysis, which we are doing pretty good in. Subasa's technology, which we could use more in. Yeah, and we've only given her the towel so far, so let's find something for Subasa. What can we make with our limited supplies, because we are running low. She likes the factory photo book. Okay, good.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
Science 3! Woo!
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Okay, that's it on gifts for
You never
now.
know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
We gotta go out and get more supplies. Looks like I made it through another day. I got the feeling things won't stay this peaceful for much longer. I looked up suddenly, startled out of my thoughts. Nothing had really happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination, or was there someone outside my door? Who is it? I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell. When I got outside, there was nobody there. Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure, though. Oh, and it's raining, too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the rooftop all around me, producing a relentless rhythmic beat.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah, that must be it. Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
I turned around to go back inside, but found myself gazing up at the sky. That big rock again. Weird. It looks bigger than it was before. Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light or the rain.
I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head.
I guess that must be the moon. The one Karo wanted to see so badly.
What's that? It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface.
Is that a fucking space shuttle?
What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
Is that the fucking Death Star? Holy shit.
You again? When did you...
The E-Boy's back. It's trying to tell me something, just like before. I still can't hear a thing.
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hideko going missing.
He's literally just been here and on fire. He has not done shit.
You were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders? You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
Just as I lunged forward to grapple with the fiery invader, there was a sound like the sky ripping apart and a blinding flash of light. Did we just get struck by lightning? I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down to the slick ground at a weird angle and I lost my balance. The next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally blacked out.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. That's right, folks, you're halfway there, like a lizard on a chair. You're stepped in blood so far, returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now! In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked the courtyard. It's the perfect place to enjoy a moment of quiet contemplation. I've also prepared a special gift for each and every one of you brave soldiers. I'll give them to you in person, so come find me in the cafeteria.
We're not getting our gifts because Sir's dead. Takami's definitely catching a cold from sleeping outside in the pouring rain at night. I came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got there. But then it all came rushing back. The invader made of undying flames appeared again last night. That's right, he attacked me. What was that weird technique he used? It looked like the whole sky lit up for a second, and then... Are you alright, Takami? What are you doing out here? Oh, hey, Ito. That was some weather we had last night, huh? I'd never seen lightning before. Lightning? A discharge of electricity from the storm clouds. It happened here in the outside world from time to time. You probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground. There's enough force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death! That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Honestly, with such dangerous natural phenomena to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived out here for as long as they did. Wait, natural? So all that was just natural. It wasn't an attack. But then why did I... Are you sure you're feeling alright, Takami? You look pale. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you your breakfast if you like. I don't mind making the trip twice for you. That's what friends are for, right? Oh, no, I'm fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay, but let me know if there's anything I can do for you. With a reluctant smile, Eito went on ahead. If that lightning flash wasn't something the invader did, why did I end up passing out until this morning? Because you slipped on a puddle and hit your head? Like a chump? How did it happen again? I thought back to the events of last night. I lunged for the fiery invader, there was a flash of light and a loud bang, then I was falling. Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head? I guess that would explain it. That would have left me completely defenseless though. Why didn't the invader finish me off? Another mystery to add to the pile. I should let the others know about this. They're probably in the cafeteria already. When I got to the cafeteria, I found everyone discussing the new area that had opened up. The courtyard, right? Yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space. Why are there cages there, though? I didn't see any animals. With cages that big, we could keep an invader or two. I'd make it nice and comfy for them. Invaders are our enemies, not pets! But they're so cute! Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. do about it. Sir isn't here anymore. What'd you think he was gonna give us? The announcement made it sound pretty special. Doubtless, it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy, so perhaps a new set of torture instruments?
Collars with thumbs in them?
You two are the only ones who'd want something like that.
Nah, I bet it was a big wad of cash. Just my luck I'd miss out on getting it.
I hated to ruin the mood, but they needed to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard above the tumult.
Yeah!
Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... Oh! Let's go. Before I could go on, I was cut off by a blaring siren.
Oh.
The alarm! The invaders are back already?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Seriously? There's usually more time between attacks than this.
No fair springing another one on us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how many times I hear the siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. If the invaders are attacking, there's only one thing for us to do.
Come, unwashed masses, to the war room!
Right, let's do it! Everybody hurried out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Telling them about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. That's what I have to focus on right now. Defeat the invaders, defend the school, save mankind. Everyone's here. Let's get out and kick some ass. Wait a minute. I've been checking the security feed, and something's not right. What you mean? Yugamu pointed to the monitor.
There's no one there. I did a sweep of the whole perimeter, but the place is empty.
Hey, you're right. Where are the invaders? Don't tell me that was a false alarm. They must be invisible. We'll have to, like, pelt them with bags of flour or something. Look, what's that? There.
Oh yeah, there's something. No, someone out there. Maybe a commander.
Coming out to face us all alone? I can't help but admire its courage.
I'm not so sure about that. Doesn't it look a little unsteady on its feet?
I'm pretty sure the security cameras have a zoom function. Here, I'll see if I can get us a closer look.
Is that my wife? Is my wife coming back? Tsubasa pressed a few buttons and the image on the screen zeroed in a strange figure, gradually showing more and more details. Oh no, it's just some other
wrestler?
girl. I thought it was my wife.
This one's not wearing a mask or nothing. Is that what the commanders look like underneath?
No, that's not a commander. It's Moko.
Oh, Moko. Okay, great.
Huh?
It's Moko. She's come back to us.
That's Moko?
Moko!
We rushed outside to where the girl had collapsed and carried her back to the school. There was still a vacant room on the roof, so we set her up in there. It looks like she's not hurt too badly. I think she just passed out from exhaustion. That's a relief. I've got to say, though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? Yes, this is Moko Majira, our friend, our ally, the one who saved our lives. She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner, right? I guess she must have found a way to escape. I always knew she'd be alright. If the high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her, what chance did the invaders have? So it's not just a costume. She's an actual wrestler. I wonder how she got through the wall of fire, though. Maybe she followed some invaders in. Or rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall, defeated them before they could use it, and then went through herself. But that would mean she defeated a whole squad by herself. Trust me, Moko could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now, too. Well, it's a better theory than anything I can come up with. If Moko's that strong, having her on the team is going to do wonders for our morale. I was so worried. I wanted to keep believing she'd be okay, but she was gone so long. Seems like this Moko girl means a lot to Nozomi. No, not just her. Yugamu, Kiyoshika, and Kurara clearly care about her too. They told me before that she saved their lives, but I never really got the full story. Look, she's opening her eyes.
Huh?
Moko, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Nozomi.
Nozomi? And some guy I don't know? You brought your boyfriend over to watch me sleep? So not cool.
Did you come here all the way from the invaders' base? All alone? Are you going to be okay?
I'm fine. You know me. They must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary, 'cause I don't know the meaning of the word fatigue. All this fatigue is really getting to me, though.
She knows the meaning of the word just fine.
Anyone got a moist towelette? My skin's gonna dry out if I don't take off my makeup before bed.
With a last nonsensical murmur about her skin, Moko closed her eyes and her head went limp. She's okay, just sleeping. She'll probably need more time to recover completely. At least she's not in any serious danger. I'm sure she'll be fine when she gets some rest. And now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her, and if the worst happens, hopefully it won't come to that though. I hope so. Come on, let's give her some privacy. She wouldn't like you watching her sleep, no matter how fascinating it is to you. Right. Nozomi and I quietly slipped out of Moko's room. Once we were outside, Nozomi heaved a sigh of relief. This is such a load off my mind. I can hardly believe Moko found her own way back to us. I thought we'd be searching for her a lot longer. I always knew we'd get her back in the end, but I never expected it to be this easy. Let's hope this means our luck's starting to turn. My wife is still missing! Hey, about the battle when Moko got captured. What exactly happened back then? If it's okay with you, I'd like to hear more about it all, how it all went down. That's fine. I guess I did just skim over it before. When we first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. From what you've told me, it probably wasn't too different from how things were here. But Moko took charge and stopped us from falling apart. That's just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she always knew what to say to cheer us up. Her smile could really light up a room. It's thanks to her that we learned to work as a real team. We'd never have made it this far if it weren't for her.
Huh?
I wish we'd had someone like that here. But it wasn't just her personality. She could pull her weight in battle, and then some. She'd plow through any enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw her suplex an invader the size of a train once. She used wrestling moves on invaders? That is amazing. But then, on our 10th day at the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. It was only our second real battle, and even with Moko's help, we were totally out of our league. On top of that, the invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had a strategy, and they executed it perfectly. What kind of strategy? They kept us busy with their main force on the north side of the school grounds while sending out strike teams to isolate and eliminate us one by one. We were still new to fighting, and even when we realized what was going on, we couldn't react to it in time. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier.
Moko and I were the only ones left standing. Yugamu, Kurara, and Kyoshika were all dead. Even worse, a stray shot put our revival-matic out of commission, and Nigo, the only one who knew how to repair it, was captured.
Really? Nigo?
If we couldn't get him back, those three would be gone forever. But I had my hands full just keeping the invaders away from the school. Right when I thought my strength was going to fail me, Moko made her move. She knew losing Nigo would mean losing any hope of bringing the others back, so she charged right into the invaders' main force to rescue him.
She took them all on. Alone.
Yes, and there were a lot of them. More than enough to rival any squad we've fought since.
I don't know if it was the adrenaline or latent power or just desperation, but she somehow managed to make it to Nigo and throw him to safety. After that, though, she barely had any energy left, and that's when they captured her, huh? Nigo got the infirmary up and running and revived the others as fast as he could, but it was too late. The enemy was leaving, taking Moko with them. By the time we could fight again, they were already gone. That commander must have used its brainwashing arrows to make her come quietly. No wonder everyone from the second campus loves Moko so much. If it hadn't been for her, they really would have been wiped out. She must have known when she charged in that she wouldn't make it out again. She's just lucky they decided to take her prisoner instead of killing her outright. Seeing her again, I can't help getting emotional. To do all that and escape and find her way here on her own, she's so amazing. Yeah, there's really no other word for it. That's the part that bothers me, though. How did she escape? And how did she find us? I guess I'll just have to ask her when she wakes up. Nozomi and I went our separate ways, and I spent the rest of the day lounging around in my room. And that was day 50 at the last Defense Academy. We didn't fight any invaders, but we still had plenty to think about.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 51st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
First things first, I should go to the cafeteria and see how everyone's doing. Well, everyone except Ima and Kako. Oh yeah, they're staying up there. I do not like that these two are alone in his room. Kako and Ima weren't in the cafeteria that morning. I'd expected that, but Nozomi was missing too. Ugh. Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing our company? Seems like it. They're spending all their time in Ima's room. I'm starting to worry about them. What could they be doing in there all day? I don't know, the same thing those siblings did when they were in that attic.
Probably something cliche and mundane, like planning a suicide pact.
There's nothing mundane about that! Brother and sister, alone together, perhaps nay, such a thing would be far too outrageous. Look, I know the person who made this game. I've seen his previous works. And I know he's got a weird obsession with incest. Do I even want to know what you're imagining? Who needs them? No point worrying too much. I haven't seen Nozomi this morning either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her? She's fine. Moko still hasn't woken up, so she's decided to watch over her and make sure she's okay.
Oh.
Too bad for you, huh, Takumi? Huh? I wasn't... Aw, you're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi, right? Maybe wrap your hand around her heart and feel its warmth before it beats its last.
Hey!
Was that a threat? Was that meant to sound romantic? I seriously can't tell with you.
Young love. Why couldn't I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger?
Oh.
Don't Don't sell yourself short, Darumi. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. The one-night stabs might seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship. One where you let your bloodlust grow over time. Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect. Gotta hand it to you, if you take out all the serial killer crap, that almost sounds like good advice.
How is Moko doing? Even in the state she was in, I didn't think she'd stay unconscious this long. Why not kill her and fix her up that way?
Huh?
Surely you jest. Even if she can be revived, Lady Moko is still our friend. We could never willingly harm her.
Ah.
Even I don't want to offer that way. It'd be such a waste of a good target. Do you guys have to talk about death and killing so much? I'm trying to eat. It's a lot to deal with first thing. I guess we can put this discussion on hold until later. After a while, we finished breakfast, left the cafeteria, and went back to our rooms for the time being. So Moko hasn't woken up since yesterday. Nozomi must be so worried. There's not much I can do for her directly, but maybe I can take some pressure off her in my own way. To do that, I need to be as ready as I can for the next attack. Let's go explore! Okay, so we can't take them, and we can't take her because Nozomi's watching. Okay. So what we really need is cloth and minerals. Okay, so textile and minerals. Gotta bring Darumi. Minerals and machines. Gotta bring Ato. Plants and textiles. I should look at everyone's HP. Yeah, this is a good group. Plants, textiles, minerals, machines. Getting everything we need. We're doing good. Let's head out.
Game start!
Gonna save real quick in case we die horribly, because I am not losing all of my stuff. You see several mannequins. Take the swanky suit. We got cotton.
This looks good.
Pick the unfamiliar flower. Got Mega Rapsilia.
Yes!
That's 90. That's good. The ground starts shaking. Run out of the building. Got a pebble.
I found a little something.
Oh, fuck.
I guess it's my turn. You're in the way!
Let's get to the killing.
I've got this. Ha!
Let's do it to it! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Piece of cake!
Time for me to move. This hurts. I can't wait. You make a lovely corpse.
Get back!
We killed everything without taking any damage. We did awesome.
This looks good.
And we got a flower. We got a cable.
This looks good.
Move on to the next area. Yugami wants to give you a massage. Okay, let's let it happen. Oh, cool. Continue exploration. You look up and see a shooting star. Wish for better materials. Ew. We got a tattered tuxedo. Pull away the... Oh, we all took damage. Oh, God. Oh, we took damage. Maybe this will heal us. Oh, Haruko could cut it down. Shake the tree for... Okay, we all got... Ato got HP back. Okay, good for Ato. We lost our pebble. That's fine. Shake the tree. We got some HP back. We're doing good. View area. Okay. 3. Look for intact pieces of glass. Oh, he took some damage. I'm sorry, you got
Did
it.
it.
Got a small red crystal.
I found a little something.
You find an altar with an odd statuing. Leave an offering.
Poggers!
Got nitroglycerin.
I found a little something.
Let's view the map. Where are we on the map? So go up, go that way, go up. And then head that way, because how are we on items? Our inventory is almost. Pick up the bamboo shoots. Oh god. No, 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 no.
some iron armor.
Oh, nice.
Okay, almost. Inventory's almost full. Got a large turnip.
I'll take this with me.
Our inventory is almost full. Skillfully pick the flower.
Oh, nice.
And exploration.
Game over.
Boom! Everything went great.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Nighttime already. The day's gone pretty quick. Oh, with all the excitement of Moko showing up, I completely forgot. I was supposed to tell everyone about my encounter with the ghost boy the night before last. I never figured out what happened after I was knocked out. He could still be here in the school somewhere for all we know. If I start talking about that now, though, it'll probably only make everyone more confused. I resolved to bring it up tomorrow morning instead. For now, it was late, and I need to get some sleep.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 52nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Okay, time to go to the cafeteria and tell everyone about what happened. I was expecting a peaceful morning. Those hopes were shattered the moment I got inside the cafeteria.
I told you! I've had enough!
Oh, thank God! Break away from him! Break away from him! Oh God, he's gonna throw hands. Kako and Ima? They're actually here today. What's going on? Hey, Kako, what's up? Is something wrong?
I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me, staying in his room all day. I've had enough of it. At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that.
I want to fight too, just like everyone else.
You do? Well, it's about time. But hey, better late than never. Of course you can join the team. Let's 86 those invaders and save the world together.
Don't be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
What was that? All of you. Do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind.
Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone is working so hard, putting their lives on the line, while we just keep ourselves safe.
If you want to be a coward, you can do it alone.
A coward? Sister dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me? Okay, we gotta get her away from him, like, right now, because he's gonna lash out. He's gonna try to tighten his grip on her in any way he can, and it's not gonna be pretty.
I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. How much longer is this family drama going to go on? I'm falling asleep over here. Shh! Don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother, dearest, please. For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask.
Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, sister dearest. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one thing for me to do then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
I'm gonna cut his dick off. I'm gonna cut his dick off. Ima, look at me. Look me in the eyes. I'm cutting your dick off.
What?
Come along, back to our room. You need a stern talking to.
No, please.
Come along, sister dearest. Do as your dear brother says. Ima grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her toward the door. But before he could get there... That's enough! Give it a rest, man! Takemaru stepped in to block their path. I don't care if you are her brother. You got no right to treat Kako like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
I have to protect her. From herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way!
Oh, what you gonna do, little string bean? What you gonna do? Ima moved too fast for me to follow. One moment he was reaching into his pocket. Is he pulling out a knife? Oh my fucking god! That's what he's gonna do, I guess! The next, he shoved something sharp and deadly looking into Takemaru's side. What the fuck?
Takemaru!
You piece of shit.
It's your own fault for interfering. I am my dear sister's protector. Her rock, her guiding light, her everything. Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning. I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence, or cowardice, or cruelty. Nothing is too extreme for me.
Takemaru fell to the floor, a red puddle spreading out beneath him.
No, freaking way! He straight up shipped him!
There's so much blood. It kind of gets you in the mood, doesn't it?
The killings have finally started!
Come on, we have to stop the bleeding! We can use the tablecloth for bandages. Someone help me tear it to strips. But if I touch anything, my total failure pathogens could infect the wound. Never mind that, just do it! We all crowded around, doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend.
Wait a minute, the culprits escaped!
Kawara was right. The rest of us were busy tending to Takemaru's injury. Ima had disappeared. And he'd taken Kako with him.
Hey!
They're both gone! Wasn't anyone watching the door?
The coward! A true warrior would stay and face retribution for his actions. Just look at all that blood. I'm about to start drooling. We can deal with those two later. Right now, Takemaru takes priority. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should dress the wound and get him somewhere he can rest.
There's no rush. If he dies, we can just take him to the infirmary and bring him back.
We still have to try to save him. Someone help me with his legs! We did our best to get Takamaru patched up. Then Eito, Yugamu, and Gaku and I carried him back to his room. Alright, lower him down gently.
Huh?
Right. Once we got him into bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takamaru's eyes flew open, and immediately he tried to get back up. That son of a bitch! Where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb from fucking limb! Stop moving around! You're going to make it worse! You need to rest! This is just a scratch. Barely even hurts. You're not fooling anyone, man! He cut you open! Of course it hurts! Bringing you back to full health with the Revivomatic's always an option. What do you say? I can make it quick. Don't give me that. Dying in battle's one thing, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let something like this do me in. Of course, death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we do have the option of bringing people back. I say we kill Ima. We can all gang up on him like Caesar. We have the numbers. Sure, he's gonna stab a couple of us in the process, but we can take it.
Hey!
In that case, you'll have to stay here and rest until your wound's healed. Don't tell me what to do. I can get up, just... See? What did I tell you? Damn it. I'll get that little bastard for this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takamaru Yakushiki and gets away with it. You guys hear that? Ima's mine. Don't go passing any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. Not like I was about to go after him anyway. Oh, I was. I already had a plan of how I was gonna do it. I was gonna cut his dick off. And then I was gonna push it down the garbage disposal. We're going. It's on. It's on like Caesar, damn it. We should all just totally stab Caesar. I just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend? Because none of you are his friends, and nothing matters to him except fucking his sister. He's always been protective of Kako, but this is taking it to another level. Damn it all to hell. When I get my hands on him... Why did it have to be Takamaru he lashed out at? Things are only going to get worse now. We spent the rest of the day tending to Takamaru, forcing him back down whenever he tried to get back up. Eventually, he fell asleep, and we finally felt confident leaving him alone. It was pretty late by the time I got back to my room. What a day. As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition, now we have to worry about Ima going postal on us too. He's really gone too far this time. What was he thinking? What's that? As I looked absently around my room, I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. There's a scrap of paper by the door. How did this get here? Is it some kind of note? Did someone leave it for me while I was gone? I picked up the paper and turned it over to find a message on the other side. The handwriting was rough and messy, as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. I do not want to talk to him. I do not want to talk to him. We are not handling this with words. We are handling this with knives. And if we can't find a knife, then we are handling this with our fists. Is this? I don't recognize the writing, but given the content, this could only have come from Kako. She must have slipped away from Ima at some point and slid it under my door. And she wants me to get Ima to change his mind? That's quite the tall order. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Wow, it really is getting late. I must have spent more time with Takamaru than I realized. Maybe I'll show this note to everyone in the morning and ask them what they think I should do. If I'm going to talk Ima around, I'll need to get all the help I can get. Still, puzzling over Kako's request, I slipped into a light, troubled sleep. My 52nd day at the last Defense Academy was over, and I wasn't sorry to see it go either.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 53rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Huh?
Who'd be calling on me this early? Still feeling groggy, I opened the door and was met with a bright greeting and a cheery smile.
Ah.
Oh god, he's in my room. He's in my room. Oh god, get him out. Get him out. I need witnesses. Witnesses. I need witnesses. Oh, get him away. Get him away. Ah, get him away. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Ima? Forgive me for skipping the small talk. I'm going to come right out and ask, are you hiding something from me? Oh my god, he knows!
Yeah.
Hiding something?
Aha.
Perhaps I'm just imagining it. But then again, maybe I'm not. Well, which is it? Oh god! Oh god! Okay, we're given choices. Yes. I wouldn't say I was hiding it from you, but I did find a note from Kako last night.
Ah.
I never actually saw her, though. She probably just slipped it under the door. That does look like my dear sister's handwriting. May I? Without waiting for an answer, Ima took the note from me and screwed it up into a tight ball. Hey, what are you doing?
Ah.
My dear sister clearly puts a lot of stock in your oratory skills. If she thinks they'd work on me.
Aha.
How about we make a deal, Mr. Sumino? A deal? If you really need more firepower, I don't mind joining the team. What? I do have one condition, though. You have to convince my dear sister not to fight. Convince Kako?
Huh?
She's going through a rebellious phase. No matter what I say, she refuses to see sense. I'd like you to use your talent for talking to people to get her to give up on this silly little notion of fighting like the rest of you.
Ah.
If you can do that, I'll gladly put my life on the line instead. You really mean that?
Aha.
Cross my heart. Any attempt to put my dear sister on the battlefield is doomed to failure. She's meant to be protected, not a protector. She just needs somebody to convince her that this is all for the best. That's where you come in. If you can manage that, I'll do enough fighting for the both of us. Well, do we have a deal? No. Fuck you.
Duh?
Don't be like that, Mr. Sumino. Do we have a deal? No. Oh, this is like, oh, these aren't choices. I thought, you know what? After 53 days in the game, I was finally getting choices that could change up the routes and maybe get to like one of the 100 different endings this game has. But no, it's do you tell Kyoko about Sakura all over again. Yes.
Hey!
All right, I have a feeling you're not going to take no for an answer anyway. Another astute observation. Thank you for making this so easy, Mr. Sumino. Believe me, You've made the right choice. My dear sister is a lot of things, but a fighter is not one of them. If one of us has to get our hands dirty, it should be me. Anyone can see that. Okay, just so long as you hold up your end of the deal. I've already given you my word. Do I look like a liar to you? Yes! You look like a lying, incestuous little bitch. Yes, that's why I mentioned it. By the way, what if I can't persuade her? What'll you do then? Such a negative attitude. Ill becomes you, Mr. Sumino. If that does happen, though, maybe I'll just break down the door to the defense room and end the war that way. What? So long as my dear sister can live the rest of her life in peace and safety, I don't care what happens to humanity or the planet. If I judge that this war is putting her in undue danger, I won't hesitate to end it by any means necessary. Ima said all this with the same placid smile on his face that he always wore. If I didn't know better, I might have thought he was joking. I did know better, though. Behind that smile, he was dead serious. He would gladly doom humanity if it meant keeping his sister safe. She really is his entire world. Now that that's settled, you should get to work. You can't talk to her around by the time Mr. Yakushiki recovers. It'll only complicate matters.
Hey!
And remind me, whose fault is that? Guilty as charged. Well, good luck. Ima waved nonchalantly and sauntered out of the room, looking like he didn't have a care in the world. So it turns out I'll be trying to convince Kako, not Ima. I don't like it, but Ima hasn't given me a lot of choice. He's not going to budge on this, I can tell. And honestly, he does have a point about Kako not being much of a fighter. I'll have to act like I've accepted her request, then turn it around on her once she's opened up to me. Kind of rotten thing to do, but it's for the greater good. I'll start by asking the others about her. I am disgusted by this. Like, Ima is clearly abusive. And everyone's like, you know what? Instead of helping protect Kako from his abuse and have her break free and be her own person, we're going to give in to him and then just fucking help him tighten his grip on her? Because we're afraid of him? So what if he ships someone? There's more of us than there is of him. If we all gang up on him and tie him up, he can't do shit. I'm saying we just drag him out on the expedition and we just leave him out to die beyond the undying flames where the Revivomatic can't save him. We have options. We have options to deal with him. Oh, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. Oh, yeah. Gross. How's it going, Mr. Sumino? Bad! Everything's going bad! Fuck you! Fuck you! Please be careful not to let on to my dear sister that you're trying to convince her and not me. I understand, but I need your help too. Your brother and sister, you must have some info about her you can share, right?
Oh!
I'd rather not let a single soul know any private details about my darling sister, but I suppose I have no choice this time.
Aha!
What would you like to know? Well, do you know anything about what she wants right now? That would undeniably be a motorcycle, or more precisely, a scooter. A scooter.
Yeah!
Our father was a detective. He often rode a scooter to work, an old-fashioned one. That made her want one as well. This is the first I've heard about your father being a detective. Well, he and our mother both passed away from a traffic accident while we were in elementary school. In spite of that, my dear sister has always admired our father's detective work. I see. Ever since our parents died, it's just been the two of us. We ate whatever we could to survive. We begged and even dumpster dived. I've done so many foul things for the sake of money. Weren't there any other adults around who could take care of you? Of course, we had relatives that said they'd take care of us. But let's just say, we've seen no shortage of the dark side of adults like that. What? That's why I decided to never trust anyone. So long as I had my dear sister, that was enough for me. Ima, I don't want my dear sister to see how foul this world truly is. I'm the only one who needs to bear that shame.
Aha!
I'll do whatever it takes for her sake, even if it means licking a stranger's boots. So that's the reason for his strange attachment to Kako. And you, Mr. Sumino, have been tasked with convincing my dear sister not to fight. Please, take this assignment seriously. See those eyes? Those are crazy eyes. Ima had a lot of good info to offer. So Kako wants an old-fashioned scooter, huh? I'll have to remember that. I don't want to be here. Why are you in the garage? Why are you not in bed recovering from being stabbed? Takamaru, are you okay out here with that injury? This little scrape's nothing. Kako apologized for it, you know. She ain't so bad. It's that asshole brother of hers that's the problem. Yeah, it seems like she's getting tired of putting up with him, too. I thought she was pretty badass, speaking up about how she wants to fight. But that shit stain just had to go screw it up. Hey, calm down. You'll make the wound worse if you get worked up. By the way, do you know anything about Kako? I'm trying to learn more about her. Let's see. When I was screwing around with my ride, she came to talk to me. She said she wanted to try driving it a bit, but I shut her down. Can't do that without a license. Wow, you're surprisingly upstanding about that kind of thing. Damn right I am. It's against the law. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You want this thing? A bicycle? Where'd you find this? Out in the ruins. It's worn to shit, but it's still usable. Bikes ain't so bad, you know. I patrolled the turf on one till I got my license. Thanks. I'll take it. Sure. Do what you want with it. Smack people with it. Cuddle it. Sorry, I think I opened the wound a little. Gotta go back to my room and rest. Takamaru doesn't seem like he's recovering very well. But maybe I can use this bike for something. You want to know about Kako? I've only been able to talk to her a little every now and then. Anything you can tell me is fine. Well, when I'm tinkering with cars in here, she always has a sparkle in her eyes. And she's really enthusiastic when she asks me about bikes and driving techniques. I think she's into that stuff. I see. That helps a lot. It's nothing. Don't mention it. By the way, check this out. It's a prototype I just finished. Ta-da! A custom-made motorcycle engine. Pretty sweet, right? I overhauled it in my spare time to relax. I tuned it up so much, it's gonna give a real smooth ride from now on. To be honest, I can't tell what's so special about it, but I'm glad you're happy with the results. Yep, I'm really proud of this one. But this is only a prototype of something Takamaru asked me to do, so I've still got plenty more to work on. A motorcycle engine, huh? Hey, Tsubasa, do you think I could have that prototype? Huh? It's fine with me, but does that mean you're building something, Takumi? Maybe. I don't know if it'll work yet, though. Thanks for the engine. I'll get the info about Kako, too. It really helps. Info about Kako? Yeah, can you tell me what you know about her? Conversations you've had with her or anything like that? I'm sorry, but I don't really talk to Kako very often. I wouldn't want her to catch any airborne particles from a pessimistic fungus like me. Haven't you interacted with her at all? Though, come to think of it, when I was starting Takamaru's super intense to hell and back training regimen, Kako did drop in on us. But before she could say anything, Ima showed up and took her back to his room. Maybe she wanted to train with you. She does seem pretty enthusiastic about joining the fight. You think so? I thought for sure she came to observe a social oddity on the verge of death dropping with sweat and snot. I'm so curious about what training involved. No one could have expected such a dramatic transformation as yours. Oh, if that's the case, maybe you'd like this. A tire? What for? Part of the training was having me run while pulling a tire. If you're interested, feel free to use it yourself, Takumi. Don't worry, I fully disinfected it. My inferiority spores aren't on it anymore. Okay, thanks. I don't plan on doing any training, But maybe I can use this for something. Might as well hold on to it. Oh, Takumi, did you get the note I wrote you? The one about convincing Ima? Oh, good, you did get it. I wrote it so I could ask you for your help without my dear brother finding out. I'm sorry to trouble you. So, what do you think? Will you be able to convince him? Well, I'm still getting all the information I can first. Really? Thank you, Takumi. But are you sure about this? He seems dead set on not letting you fight. Whatever. He's always treating me like a child, telling me sister dearest this and sister dearest that. And after what he did to Takemaru. He did cross a line, it's true. He went to crazy levels to protect you. He's always been like that. He probably will until the day I die, but I can't live like this. So what do you want to do if you could live your own life? I want to be a detective. A detective? Yes, just like the person I've always admired. But never mind about me. I'm counting on you, Takumi. Please convince my brother somehow. If I press her any further, she might get suspicious. So Kako wants her independence so she could become a detective. But is that the only reason? Okay, so the thing Kako wants is... Ima said an old-fashioned scooter would make Kako happy. I've got all the materials. I better head over to the Gift-O-Matic. Alright, it's finished. Now I just have to give it to Kako in hopes it helps convince her. I don't wanna! How did it go, Takumi? Were you able to convince my brother? Huh? You're giving me this scooter? It's the same model as the one my father rode. Wow, this is amazing. It's like he's here with me again. I've always wanted a bike like this. Thank you, Takumi. Kako had tears of joy in her eyes. She undoubtedly was thinking about her father. She's bearing her soul like an innocent child. This is my chance to convince her. Kako, to tell the truth, there's something you and I need to talk about. We need to talk? Is it about you wanting to ride the scooter too? No, it's not that. It's about Ima. I'm sorry, but I can't help you convince him. But why? You said you'd help me. Because I see things the same way he does. Oh, I feel gross. You really aren't meant for the battlefield, Kako. This is disgusting. How could you, Takumi? Your gift made me so happy.
But you only brought it here at my brother's suggestion to convince me.
That's right.
That's exactly right.
He told me that I had to, so I have no choice. I knew it. And here I thought you of all people could actually convince my dear brother to let me fight. It's so cruel. This is mean. Darn it, I couldn't convince Kako at all. I need to think more about how she feels. I don't want to persuade her. This is shitty.
But you only brought it here at my...
It's not like that.
It's just that I agree you'd be better off not fighting. How can you say that, Takumi? Please, hear me out. Ima's worried about you. He doesn't want the person he cares about most to be in danger. And I understand how he feels. That's why... But you're forcing me not to fight. It's always been this way. He's always held me back, intervening and telling me it's for your own good, sister dearest. He won't even call me by my name. He only worries about himself.
He just controls me however he sees fit. I refuse to give in to him.
You might be right.
Ima definitely goes too far trying to protect you. Right. If you think so too, you should tell him, Takumi. I don't want to gaslight her. Like, gaslighting an abuse victim.
just
You know what?
controls
It's not
me
even I
however he
feel
sees
like that.
fit.
We are. This is a gaslight the abuse victim
You're
mini
wrong,
game.
Kako.
How can you say that? Because Ema told me he'd fight in your place. That's why he asked me to come here. So I could convince you to stay out of danger. But do you think someone who just wants to control their sister would do something like that? He must care about you with all his heart. You're the only family he has. Brother dearest.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with this. It's all just him deciding things in the end. I'm his only family, but he never discusses things with me. It's just so cruel. I hate him.
Do you really, though?
What do you mean? I heard about your past from Ema. What? It's just been you two ever since your parents passed in that traffic accident, right? Your brother has desperately struggled to protect you since then. He'd literally do anything for you. Sure, he may be overbearing at times, but that just means his bond with you is deeper than anyone or anything else. Your lives have been nothing but pain, but you were able to overcome it together. There's no way you could actually hate Ema. He cares about you with all his heart, and I think you care about him just as much as he cares about you, Kako. I really do truly feel like we're playing a mini game to force a victim to go back to their abuser. We are gaslighting her. It's fucking gross.
We put our lives on the line in this war. We could die at any time. I wouldn't want someone I care about getting dragged into it. You lost your parents. You should understand that feeling. So please, don't do anything reckless. Do it for the person who loves you more than anyone in the world. You know how much you mean to Ema. You need to keep yourself safe for him.
No, I can't do that.
Woo! Go, Kako! My dear brother's always putting me first. It's true, and I do appreciate everything he's done for me. But there's another side to this. He means just as much to me as I do to him. That's why I can't just do nothing anymore. I have someone that I want to protect too. If I have to watch my dear brother getting hurt and making everyone his enemy all for my sake, I think my heart might break. I don't want to hold him back. I never have. I just want us to support each other as equals. I'm not trying to rebel against Ema or leave him behind. I want to fight to protect him. I'm doing this because I love him. Right, of course. You have something worth fighting for, just like the rest of us. I understand Kaku's feelings all too well. Her desire to fight isn't some passing whim. She's thought everything through, understood the risks, and come to the decision that's right for her. But wait, this isn't how it was supposed to go. I was meant to talk her out of fighting.
Oh, dear. It looks like you failed in your task, Mr. Sumino.
I have to punch him in the dick. I'm gonna have to punch him in the dick, and then keep punching him. That's the only plan now. Ema? Seriously, what was all that about? I had such high hopes for you, too. Brother dearest.
Hey!
Hold on a minute, Ema. It's true that I couldn't convince Kako to quit, but maybe you should listen to how she feels about it. That's right, It's okay, sister dearest. I heard the whole thing. You did? Yes, I was here the whole time. I wanted to observe and make sure Mr. Sumino did a good job. So you were spying on us? I thought you were going to trust me with this. It's hard for me to trust anyone when it comes to my dear sister's welfare. She's always been stubborn, but I'm still surprised even you couldn't get her to see sense.
Oh!
I guess it just goes to show things don't always work out the way you want.
I wonder if this is how it'll feel when you run off and get married someday.
I'm marrying her. I am marrying her just to get her away from you. Kako, let's get married. I gave Karura the wedding dress, but we can just take it from her. It's fine. What do you mean? You don't need me to say it, do you? We've never really needed words to understand each other. I'm truly proud of you for growing into such a determined young woman, but at the same time a little sad that you might not need my help so much anymore. Excuse me while I go cry into my pillow. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. It's getting late, sister dearest. Don't stay up too long. Ema left, smiling as usual, except the smile was different. It was tinged with a kind of resignation, and maybe even loneliness. Did he just give you his approval? I'm not sure. I've never seen him act like that before. Kako was clearly worried about her brother, and since we didn't have anything more to talk about, I took my leave. As for me, I went back to my room.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
If I had to sum up what happened today, I failed to persuade Kako and stay on the sidelines, but she somehow managed to convince Ema how serious she was about all this. So she's going to fight with us the next defense battle, right? In that case, what will Ema do? I can't imagine he'll let Kako fight alone. Seriously, why do those two have to be such a hassle? Somewhat dissatisfied as I grappled with that notion, I decided to check on them in a few days.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 54th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I've done what I can to convince Kako. Now I need to get back to prepping for the next defensive battle. Okay then, how should I spend the day? How are we on supplies? We need more textiles. We need a lot more textiles. Let's go out and explore again. How are our stats actually on our report card? Creativity maxed, literacy garbage. Plants and textiles. BP and textiles. Textiles and minerals. This is a good team.
I'm heading out!
Okay, I want to go farther out. Because if I'm farther out, I can get over to there. Durumi's feeling blue and unmotivated. Find a good way to cheer her up. Get her to snort some happy candy powder. It worked! Go on to the next area. Oh, what's here? You find an abandoned enemy research lab. There are creatures preserved. So Yugamu's dying to dissect them. Dissect the green goblin, dissect the one-eyed bat, dissect the man-eating plant. Green goblin, let's go. We got goblin hide.
Real nice.
Woo! Jump out of the way of the truck. Oh no!
Yes!
Eat some of the fruits. You can't extinguish these flames yet. Fuck. Put together something from the scrap. Got a speaker.
We did it!
Pick some flowers.
Yes!
Maybe we'll get a healing. Hide and wait for the fog to pass. Move -5. Make a double cheeseburger. Damn it! Gaku got HP?
Real nice.
Oh, I could have asked Ato about the mushroom, but it's not here. Fry it and eat the mushroom. Oh, fucking Christ! Takumi is at 1 point. Dismantle the miniature robot. Oh, fuck!
I found a little something.
Okay, he's out. Run as fast as you can.
Real nice.
Try a different path.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Oh, I lost the goblin hide! No! No!
Real nice.
We did it!
Wish for HP recovery. Oh, thank God. Fuck! Gaku, I'm sorry, baby. we gonna lose for the circuit board? Scrap parts are only 30. There's a monster on the way to the star. I want to get to the star. I regret everything. I've made poor choices. I admit that.
I'm good to go. This may hurt.
Not there yet. Here.
This is bad, right? Get the hell out of my way!
It's as bad as I thought, huh?
It's all right.
Take this! Got it!
I'm not done yet.
I'm putting it all on the line!
Retreat!
Did I have him die?
I can't wait.
I wonder how many more can I get? Drop dead! Okay,
I
your
can
turn
still
now.
go on.
I'll go
Mow 'em
finish it.
down.
Choices were made. I accidentally killed Takumi. I didn't mean to do
I
that.
found a little something.
Okay, we got a large flag. That's good. Fuck the small flower. Good.
Others!
That's worth 200. Fuck yeah. What's something that's not worth a lot? We really need cloth. Ditch one of the circuit boards. Fuck! Gaku's dead!
Real nice!
Ditch the speaker for the large tire.
Real nice!
Fuck! 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 I'm gonna lose all my stuff!
So close to dead.
Let's get to the killing.
Our only shot is if I have to
wonder
Rumi
how
die.
many more looks a little dangerous.
This is our only chance.
You're coming with me!
It's risky, but it's our best shot.
Gotta run!
Time for me to move. Experiment time. I'm good to go. Let's get to the killing. This may hurt. I can't wait. Ha! Such a beautiful... I'm good to go. Experiment time. Let's get to the killing. Time for me to move.
Okay.
How about this?
Yugamu?
I found a little something.
do really good on plants. We need to get the fuck out of here. We just gotta get out of here. Okay, chances of finding materials down, that's fine. That's fine. We can live with that. We just gotta get out of here. We just gotta get back to the... We just gotta get out of here. I'm not saving. I saved right before I went to do this, and I'm not saving. And next Saturday, when I'm back, wait, what do you mean you can quit the exploration whenever? How? Where was that information 10 minutes ago before I lost everything? Why would you not tell me? Why didn't you tell me that? Does my suffering bring you joy? Okay, well, next Saturday, we're gonna go back to the save I made before this, and I'm gonna go collect my shit, and I'm not gonna get fucked over by Yugamu getting hit by a truck. That snake-armed little bitch is gonna be good for something. Until next time, show's over.